Hey YouTube, wadies2 here, and this is episode 2 of the survival series on server, and this is tutorial of the houses. So, we'll start off in my house, go to the front. I'll explain what everything is, especially that, which some of you guys who play Minecraft a lot probably already know what that is. Alright, okay, so we start off here. This is my house. We have the banners, and it's not all the way done. It still needs some glass, but it's good for now. And I got potions on me, because there's a base that way, and it takes a little while to get to it. I don't want to stop and continue. This is where I got my potions from, in here. This is my potion thing. I'm actually brewing some potions right now. I love to watch Etho because I like the redstone stuff, but, so, you can actually go back here and look. It's automatic, it uses a bunch of redstone, that's kind of why I used Etho, because I knew it would have a bunch of redstone in it. And so, yeah, a bunch of redstone and stuff, and I'll explain how it works now. I have to put these blocks back. Okay, so this is the on and off switch. I'm brewing potions right now, so it's on, in the on position, and you flip this switch for your modifier. It's how Etho explains it, and you just hit this, and then you hit on, and it automatically does it. And when you put your main ingredient there, and right now I'm making speed potions because I use a lot of speed potions. I got strength potions too, and fire resistance. I'm sorry guys, I've had a long day. I ran around with my friends a lot, and I'm not running around. We went to a bunch of hung out today and had a lot of fun. I didn't really actually do anything. He kind of locked me out of his house, and so I was kind of running around outside while he was inside laughing at me. So this is my house, and the automatic farm. You just push this button, and water comes out of the dispensers and puts it into the hoppers here that are covered up by pressure plates, so water doesn't flow more. And so we got a good supply of food, and up in my room we have a lot too. Go up there and show you guys. And this is, if you see that white thing over there, it's going to be a huge mob spawning tower. It's also an Etho design, but I used his design off of a friend's design who got it from him, so I'm not copying directly from Etho. It's from a friend who copied off of him. And then I put my own little touch on it. There's water, after they fall through a hole in the middle of that, they flow down over here, and then they go underground still. Then they swim up here, and they go over there and fall, or you just hit them, or hit them with a looting sword. I use that because tomorrow we are going to fight the Ender Dragon. I'm sorry, I'm yawning too much, but, so, get XP and stuff would be a nice easy way. I'll make some potions of instant healing, or whatever it's called, to kill them, because monsters take opposite effects, which I have learned, because I made a ton of poison potions in here. There's more fire and a bunch of poison potions, and then all it did was heal them. And yeah, I wasn't too happy about that, but here's my chests and stuff. I'm planning on making a chest room where the doors are opened up like Etho again, of course. But I'm trying not to copy everything off of Etho. I'm trying to come up with my own original designs, but I think that more stuff I copy off of Etho, the better I'll get. And here's my room, and just a bunch of cakes and stuff, and then every other room in the house is just empty. See, it's nothing special. Then I don't know why I'm yawning. I was not yawning a few minutes ago. before I started recording. And then you come out here, there's rabbit farm, and cow farm, and sheep farm, and then um, the red fox 123 is her name, but her name is actually Haley. This is her house, and no, she hasn't really done anything to it yet. She just built it. She just finished the other day, but she's good, really good with building. The backyard is all nice and fancy, and I don't know. There's another upstairs. Oh, her attic. Yeah, look through her stuff. I'll take the gold. But no, I won't, because I'll be stealing, and we're not supposed to steal, or we get in a lot of trouble. So that's her house. Over here is an iron farm. This is that house over there is my friend Jack's. I'll go to that in a minute, but he watches a lot of Vic Star gaming, and I think he did a iron golem farm too, and so me just hanging around my house starts this, and so he says if or we made an agreement that he gets 10% of all the iron, so crap, that messed up. Who cares? He's got a lot. I gave him that 4 extra on that last one. Alright, so we got the villagers up here. And this is, I built this so you could just close that door and then you AFK safely. But you have a water pushing the golems when they spawn down. And up here the same thing. The only thing is I don't think they can spawn on stairs, so I was worried when she was building her house they'd start spawning on her house, but so far it's not been a problem at all. You got villagers, I trade with these villagers sometimes still. And moving on to Jack's house, he's a good builder. He has another house pretty far away. It's a cave that I need to cover up sometime, but I haven't gotten around to it. This is his horse, Franklin. We play a lot of Grand Theft Auto 5 too, but I don't have anything to record on my Xbox, so can't record it. But if I could, I would. His pickaxe, I think it's a good one. That's gone. It is. Yeah, it's unbreaking. It's his silk touch one. And he really likes it, so don't mess with that. And I know a bunch of other YouTubers do this, but I kind of came up with this with us mostly, and then this is armor stands, which I don't know why he has them, but he likes the armor stands. His room, which he's a good builder. I didn't build my house. I had Haley build it, and so yeah. And if you see these banners, it does spell it KKK, but it was a joke. I had them too on my house, but before it recorded, I took them off because I didn't want to seem racist. And it's not racist, it stands for the Cool Kids Club. It's just a joke because the guy who let us on the server, his name is Zach, and he's very, he's not sexist, racist, or anything at all, and I'm not either, but I just like messing with him, so I make kind of racial jokes with them and stuff, and this is a chicken game. I bet you all have seen this before. You have a bow, you step on the pressure plate, the eggs shoot out, and you shoot at the chickens. And I don't have a bow, so I can't demonstrate, but we're gonna, I'm sorry, try to control that a little bit better. And crap, I gotta go to bed. I don't want to do the video at night. But so, we're gonna be building an amusement park, because our friend's brother, he plays on here too. He's his name is Billy Manor, and I don't know why they all chose Manor, but I'll probably ask them in a video. So that'll be coming up probably. So, but crap, what was I talking about? He wanted to build an amusement park, and at first I thought it was a bad idea because the server is not the fastest server. But crap, I was eating. I need to eat. So I was a little scared, but then he said he was going to build it far away. So I was like, okay, I want to add my own piece to it. when we build it, which we haven't built it yet though. That was what the chicken farm was for. And this over here is my snow globe farm. I know it's probably not that efficient at all, but it's just a little makeshift one. You get the snow. Let me demonstrate some. You get the snow. Some of it doesn't go in the hopper. You just pick it up, throw it in the chest, and then it'll go down here. And usually I have my inventory empty, all 8 blocks right here, and then the rest have like snow blocks in them. And I just go into the chest, get them all out, put them in my inventory, and then push 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it'll make 16 blocks. And I just keep on doing that, and I get a pretty decent amount. So, and that's what I'm using to build my mob farm over here, which I kind of already talked about, but it's a pretty nice one. It doesn't create much lag because it doesn't have pistons or dispensers. So, yeah, it just has, these are spawning pads. Sorry, I need to control that. These spawning pads, they spawn and walk off, and they go in there, and then they go to my house. Got myself stuck. I got a ton of wood in my chest, so use like a wooden block to get out usually. Those are disposable, for me at least right now. I'll probably be watching these videos in a couple of weeks and be like, why did I do that? But for now at least, it's all good. Back in the blocks. And so yeah, I'll probably be working on that in the video coming up. XP potions. This is our trail going back. It's going to look a lot better in the future. So I like redstone a lot, so I'm going to incorporate this thing with as much redstone as I can in this game. And this is a bridge that Haley built. It's pretty nice, or it is nice. It's 3 blocks wide, so a horse can get through easily. And so yeah, I wanted a trail getting back and forth, and Jack said I'll help you, so we got it done. And I know these just look like random ugly things in the way, but you get up here, you see up here they're automatic, so when it turns night, the sticky piston above it, the comparator turns on off the sticky piston, and it goes up. I don't know if it'll. Yeah, comparator's a little weird right now. Let me see what I set it to. For some reason the night mode doesn't work. Okay, it's on day mode. So at night, I'll show you when it comes night again. The redstone block goes up, and yeah, so that's what that does, and it'll power the redstone lamps, and it lights up the path so not that much mobs will spawn. This is the guy that we kind of like try to make inappropriate jokes to freak out and to make mad with, and this is his house. He's pretty good at Minecraft. I'll show you what else he's built. It's pretty amazing actually, and it'll lead to a bunch of other games. Just a simple house. He's admitted to that he's not the best at building houses, but he's pretty good at building. This is a villager farm. We have 2 of them overall. Good amount of villagers in there. This was supposed to be like a fighting arena, which it didn't work out that well. We're going to change that to a storage thing or something. This is an automatic sugarcane farm. You just push this button, pistons go out. And I know it doesn't get a few blocks. It's because the repeaters are above those blocks. You can see the repeater right there. So that one doesn't go out, but I mean, you get a ton of the things, as you can tell. So we make it in the paper and trade it with the villagers. This is Billy Manor's house. The Zach, who I was talking about over here, whose house is that? That's his name is Zach, and he is Joe Manor. Sorry, it's yawning, tired. And Matt's house, yeah. He's a little bit younger than us. He's not going to be on Skype or anything. Zach may be on Skype, Jack most likely, and Jake, whose house is actually not here. And then we got a church. That was another huge joke against Zach, just to mess with him. We called it the atheist church, and it's like a satanic church, but we used to use it all the time, but now we turned it into like an actual church with community stuff. And this is Zach's wall. He built this all by himself, and he did an amazing job. I helped him with this though, the pistons that come up. I helped him, so I can say I had some working with the wall, but yeah, he went crazy with this wall. It is huge. It's awesome, and he's gonna build a castle in it. We're gonna have like a castle siege, like mini game thing that we're gonna do with each other. I guess you can't call it a mini game. Um, so we're gonna be doing that, which is gonna be cool. Chicken. We'll go up to the church real quick. He doesn't have much inside his wall yet because he took so much time to build the freaking wall. He'll get there, and you'll see it grow over time. There's bottles up there. And also I have to go up here because Jack has his second house over there, his original house. And this is our map all. I still need to do 2 more. And you can see all of Zach's wall right here, actually. It's pretty amazing. And we need to update all this because you don't have Jack or Haley's house in it, but we'll get to that. Right now, this is a tutorial. And then, yes, we have a pentagram on the floor, dangling lights, and then Matt got it blown up. This does have a lot of use to it, though, even though it's satanic. And that's just a joke. We're not meaning to like be against Catholics or Christians, whatever you want to call it. We're just here to just joke around and have some fun. And see, there's a zombie spawner up there, and the zombies will fall down here. And right now there's squids in there, but yeah, that's just what happens, I guess. And then we have food. It's community food. It's all the food that I get from my farm. Most of it goes here for the community, because I like, my thing is all community and just work together so you can conquer this world. And we have a little farm over there which I'm planning on taking out, and we don't have a path to his house yet, but Jack's house is over here. Yeah, I like these potions. And we'll get there in a second. And all this used to be a gravel, and that's why there's some spots of just that crap. All of it used to be gravel, and then I filled it over with dirt. So we kind of have a shortage, or we don't have a shortage of dirt anymore, but we did. There's another villager thing. There's Jack's house. Over here, oh, they didn't have torches in here. I don't have torches on me. Well, if you go through this floor, there's a skeleton spawner down there, and a zombie spawner this way. But he has his gamma up a lot, so you can see, which I'll probably put mine up some again so you all can see. And then here's his villager spawner. And if you died, our wounds we named so they wouldn't despawn, which ended up despawning anyways. Still, we made a little grave for them over there. Inside the thing, that's with the marble and stuff, and it's over here. I thought it was to the right of his house, but I was wrong. This is the original. That's where he just put villages in. I'll get rid of that. See, this is the only problem we have with it, is that, like, the heck, he was trying to be this difficult, and then we have a bunch of alt accounts and with AFK in there, and he gets a pretty good amount of iron. So that's the only downfall of it, which we don't come over here that much anymore, so it doesn't really matter. This potion. Next, we're gonna go to Jake's. His name is Jack Manor. XLM Jack is the guy that I call Jack, or he's my friend Jack, and that's his 2 houses, the one we're going to again, right, or walking towards right now. The farm that he built, the house near my house, is his. I'm sorry again about yawning. I'm trying to control it, but it's not doing a very good job, obviously. And then again, every joke that we make that's against the Catholic Church, any race, anything like that, it's all jokes. It's not meant to be hurtful towards any people. We try to make fun of every single thing that we can think of, so we don't leave anything out, so we can't seem one-sided or anything, or that's what I try to do at least. So, I, yeah, don't know why this is here. It kind of looks like a charged creeper crater. Better not have been a charged creeper blow up. So we need those. Skeleton. Oh, you can see how these things over here work now. Maybe it's not dark enough yet. Sun's not all the way down. There it goes. It went up, and then it powers it. And yeah, it's great actually. And now we gotta go through the nether. It's just suck if I like die in the nether. It'd be horrible. Oh, there's a cow. Hi cow. Bye cow. Over here, there's a fortress. We just got really lucky, and there being a fortress just like right there. Woohoo! And this was already here when I got on the server because they weren't letting me and Jack on the server because they thought that we would just go ahead and beat the dragon and stuff. But we're gonna beat the dragon tomorrow, but it may not be posted until later. And I'm gonna try to record it, but I will record it. Just it may not get posted right away because it's just hard sometimes for me to be able to post stuff. What am I trying to get? Fortune is rather use up because I can repair this one easier. Sorry, I'm mumbling. I'm mumbling. I'm sorry. I said that it's easier to repair the fortune more than the silk because I haven't repaired the fortune as much as I repaired the silk. And go in this portal over here. And come on, load please, thank you. And we go in here. We built this. Crap, lag. There we go. He built this thing. It's supposed to be like a little hidden chest thing, which didn't work out that well. Okay, sorry, I'm being quiet. Here, this is his village. He walled it in. Villagers, they got out. He has his villager farm right here. You hear that, the thump upstairs, that's I have an auto cleaner vacuum, and so it turns on at 1 and it just turned into 1, so I was kind of thinking that it would probably turn on. Rest in peace. Here lies Lello and light brown mines. There we go, I've just gone through the door. Alright, over here. Copy off my sugarcane farm, of course. There's a witch. There's a witch hut right there. I'm gonna make a slime farm here, or a witch farm here. And I'm working on a witch farm. It's not really anything to show you guys right now because it's just ugly. And there's a sugarcane farm right there is sugarcane farm, and then over there is this chicken farm with an auto cooker. And I don't know if I actually forgot to show you guys at my house that. So I'll actually be right back. And here we are almost. I had to sleep because it was night when I got back and I didn't want mobs disturbing us. It actually there's a creeper right there. Correction. I'm a little scared because whenever I record, when I turn off recording, I get 50 frames. When I turn it on, I get 11. So there's supposed to be a lava block right there, which I haven't gotten around to getting yet. And then this spits out eggs, which, oh, I don't have it hooked up right. I get a full tutorial almost. Tutorial, not tutorial. Not mumbled. I need to work on not mumbling. That's my downfall, is mumbling. So you got the chickens up here, they lay eggs, it goes into the hoppers. The hoppers go into the chest, and then they put it down in the dispenser. Dispenser kicks them out. And when the chickens are babies, they are half a block, so they don't get burned by the lava that will be above them. And when they grow up, they die, and then their meat is automatically cooked. And so then it gets put in here. This is our auto cock cooker, I'll call it. Or the cockinator, which doesn't really sound that appropriate, but this channel is not going to be 100% appropriate. That's just fair warning. I'm sorry if you can't watch it because of the inappropriateness. If your parents don't let you, just tell them that. They only say a few bad words every once in a while. We try to control ourselves, but when it's just me, you may hear shit every once in a while, or damn, or hell, ass, but nothing like the F word, fuck. Okay, that's the first time you'll hear it actually. But if I have other people on, like Zach, he says hell a lot. Oh, I need to explain this house over here. I didn't have to. Oh wait, never mind. I was over there, so the ender portal wouldn't have made a difference. It's a barn. Have our horses. It's Epona. I don't know, Zelda fans. You know that name. And then South Park, Kenny. That's my horse. That's Haley's horse. Jack's horse, Franklin, he has it at his own house, so he doesn't store it with ours. Kelly didn't like him on her house, so she moved into her old one. And it burned, so a bunch of this got burned. This was her farm. It wasn't all the way finished. Bunch of kitty bears. This enchant table thing, and you don't get full levels out of it. You only get up to 26. I'm breaking. It's pretty cool. It's nice. I think that's it. And rabbit, cow, farm. I think that's it. So, like, favorite, subscribe. We don't have ads up yet because I don't have any, like, if you have ads, the whole reason for ads is so we can make money off of it. We don't have the ads up yet because I don't have a PayPal account yet to be able to send the money to. So, when if the channel ever, like, really kicks off, I like changing the color leaves. If the channel ever really kicks off, I'll make my parents let me get a PayPal. But until then, it'll be ad free, which I guess is good and bad in some ways. It's good for the watchers, but not really for the doers or the recorders. But yeah. So I guess this is going to be like an expectation and it's a tour. So thank you everybody for watching, and goodbye.